Welcome to the Golden Safari. I know you have all read of my exciting adventures in darkest Africa, but I have never given out the story of the most wonderful experience of all. That was the moment when I first met face to face the gentleman I am about to introduce to you. But first you must meet his lifelong friend. I'm privileged to introduce this charming young lady. It is she alone who can completely control the amazing power of the personage whose name appears in lights outside. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joseph Young of Africa.
What's up, everybody? Phil back again. Phil the Kaiju King from my collection room, Greater Cincinnati. Want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas 2023. It's actually Christmas midday. I'm waiting. My lady's cooking dinner and all that, so I thought I'd pull off this video before I do all that stuff. But Merry Christmas again to everyone. This is the 34 centimeters tall Mighty Joe Young from Star Ace and X Plus Deluxe figure. It's a Super Vinyl Series statue on the box here. Very nice box, very nicely decorated. I'm going to read some of this off the box here. Very cool. On the back it says, Ray Harryhausen got his start as an apprentice to the great stop-motion animator Willis O'Brien, and the first major film young Ray worked on was Mighty Joe Young from 1949. 12-foot tall giant gorilla is brought to Hollywood to help the young girl who raised him from a baby earn enough money to save her farm. The new Star Ace statue features Joe as he fights for his life against wild lions. The soft vinyl statue is 34 centimeters tall and sculpted by the renowned artisans at Kaibutsa. Each piece is meticulously hand-painted. The deluxe version comes with 2 more polyresin lions attacking Joe. And that's the one I've got, is the deluxe version. Very nice box, though. On the end here it says, Raymond Frederick Harryhausen was an American artist, designer, visual effects creator, writer, and producer who created a form of stop-motion model animation known as Dynamation. He won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects. During his life, his innovative style of special effects in films inspired numerous nowadays filmmakers. Really cool. Nice box, though. They also came with a little box for the base. I don't have it here. It's a little box that was shrink wrapped on the bottom there. All right, we'll move on to the stars of the show. The Mighty Joe Young, 34 centimeters tall, Super Vinyl Series statue. All right, everyone, I'm back. I'm starting off with the couple pieces that you got with him. The 2 lions. Here, they're neat, pretty cool. They must be starving lions because their rib cages are showing pretty good there. But nice paint on them and stuff. They're in a position that they're attacking Joe. When I get him up here, and I'll set it up at the end, and you'll see. Also, this nice base came with this very nice base. Says Mighty Joe Young here. Has some of the figures from Harryhausen's past animation work there in this base. It also has the broken wagon wheel on there. Looks good. And it says Mighty Joe Young on the bottom, deluxe version. Pretty neat little stand there, and he does stand on it pretty well. All right, we'll bring up Mr. Joseph Young. Let's do that now. All right, everyone, I'm back, and here it is. The 34 centimeters tall, it said on the box. Mighty Joe Young from the 1949 film Mighty Joe Young. It's a great film. If nobody's ever seen it, give it a chance. Some people think of it as a copycat of Kong because Marion C. Cooper's involved, which he was involved with the original King Kong. And this movie has one of the guys from Kong in it that played Carl Denham. I forget his name. His name's escaping me right at the moment. I apologize. He's in this film. Plays the Hollywood guy that goes and finds Joe in Africa and brings him and the young lady that controls him back to Hollywood because she, as the box said, she's trying to save her farm. make some money and save her farm. So it's a good movie. It's a classic movie. Movie was also remade in 1998 by Disney. Stars Charlize Theron, and I want to say Bill Paxton's in there too, maybe. It's great. It's that movie. I like that movie too. The remake. It's a good movie, great stop motion animation, of course. Ray Harryhausen's a master. Learn from the best, Willis O'Brien. It's a pretty cool figure. It is pretty big, pretty imposing, pretty neat. I think they did a good job on it. It's got some nice big feet there. His feet are pretty big. Nice sculpting of the toenails are black. Nicely done. Big, thick, long arms. His left arm's down by his side here, and his right arm, his hand's reaching up to the back to get the lion that's attacking him from behind, I believe. But his sculpting of his hair on his body is pretty good. Very nicely done. Predominantly brown in tone. His tones of his hair and stuff on his body, pretty much brownish in tone. Looks pretty good though. Nice sculpting of his fingers and everything on his hands. Looks really good. The lion on his back is part of him, I think, as far as I can tell. He is vinyl. The other two lions that I showed at the beginning, they are polystones. You have to be careful if you get this. But the lion's climbing up there and just got his mouth open like it's ready to bite on Joe. And actually, back here on the back of his neck here, there's a red spot where he's bleeding. Also on his left leg here, or his right leg right here, on his upper thigh. There's some blood like where the lions were biting him. Then on his forearm, on his left arm as well, there's a spot where it looked like the lions were biting on him. It's pretty wild. Pretty neat sculpt here. The mouth is wide open, teeth bone white, of course, the tongue pinkish red in color. Nice wide eyebrow ridge, wide nose on the face, looks good. The eyes are predominantly a yellowish in color with a black pupil, yellowish to orange in color with a black pupil. Looks pretty good. Pretty neat. I'll show you. He does stand on this rather well, I think. Then the lions, the way they go is something along the lines of this. Right like this. That's how the whole thing comes together. Pretty much. Doesn't look too bad together. I think it's pretty neat. I didn't pre-order this. I just got it off eBay. It was like on there. I found it on eBay. I think Big Bad Toy Store has it. You want to check them. I think they've got it. I know some collector shows it, but it doesn't show it in stock yet. But obviously it's out, so I'm sure it's out there somewhere. I think, but like I said, I think I don't know if Big Bad Toy Store has it in stock yet. I know they have it on their site though. It's a pretty neat deluxe set here. All right, we'll do some quick comparisons, and let's do that now. All right, everyone, I'm back, and here's Mr. Joseph Young alongside my favorite movie, the star of that movie, Gwangi, from 1969, I believe, is Gwangi. Could be wrong. Valley of the Gwangi. That's my favorite Harryhausen film. This is the star of that movie, alongside Mighty Joe Young from 1949. He is pretty big, Joe, I must say. All right, we'll do one more comparison. Let's do that now. All right, everyone, I'm back, and here's my 25 centimeter Kong 2021 from Godzilla vs. Kong X Plus figure, alongside my Star Ace X Plus Mighty Joe Young from 1949. You can see, I think the 34 centimeters is up here with the lion in the hand, of course, because really, height-wise, Kong's right about the same height as the actual Mighty Joe Young figure, but I think it's taken into account his hand and the lion. That's why it says 34 centimeters, I would think, on the box. All right, I'll do some quick final thoughts. Let's do that now. All right, everyone, I'm back. Star Ace X Plus 34 centimeter Mighty Joe Young Deluxe Edition set from the great movie Mighty Joe Young 1949 Ray Harryhausen's first major project, according to the box it said. Pretty cool. Really, really nice figure here. I am glad I ended up grabbing one. I'm still paying for it on PayPal. I use paying for, and they take the total and divide it by 4, and you pay every 2 weeks. So it takes you 2 months to pay it off, but it's a lot smaller payments than trying to come up with the total, at once. I've been doing that a lot with PayPal. It's a really cool option they have. This is a pretty cool figure, though. I'm really glad I got it. All right, everyone, I'll close out my video. I want to thank everyone that always tunes in. Again, Merry Christmas, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. This is Phil, the Kaiju King. We'll talk again soon.